We got a shard. Yeah, I grew up in a family of female bowlers. And I can tell you they don't bowl any different. The only meaningful difference between female bowlers and male bowlers are usually ball weight, but even then it's very minuscule, and most of the time professional female bowlers bowl with the same balls. So, but I would say on average, female bowlers bowl with a slightly lighter ball. But like my grandma threw like 15s her whole when she was bowling professionally. I don't know if she ever threw 16s. Maybe. Kind of doubt it though. Inflicts dry for 2 turns. Grants HP regen. With a potency of 0.2. Grants defensive buff, increases defense and mind. That's really good. Grants HP absorb shield. Absorbs damage with a potency of 0.2 for 2 turns. That's everyone? Wow. I mean, bowling is still a... what do you call it? A sport that's split between male and female. Whatever that term is. Male bowlers are, in general, better than female bowlers. It's just the way the sport is, but... I'm saying in terms of the way you bowl, it's pretty similar, if not exactly the same. Flicks dry. I wonder if... would I want dry? I feel like Requiem is probably best thing to learn first. I want a custom ball, but I'm not good enough to warrant purchasing one. That's kind of like saying I want running shoes, but I'm not good enough at running to warrant buying running shoes. You kind of buy the running shoes to help with the running, not the other way around. You don't get good at running and then buy the shoes. You buy the shoes and then get good at running. My wife, when my wife and I got married, we started bowling together, and I just got her a custom ball before I even taught her her first lesson on bowling. Literally the first thing we did was got her a ball, and then I taught her with the ball. Cures all status ailments. That's cool. Inflicts paralyze for 2 turns. Charges attack to deal 125% more damage on next turn. That could be good with power shot, I guess. Inflicts silence. Silence could be good. I like the name. Throat cut. Bowling balls are like golf clubs. You can get a bowling ball for $50. You can get one for $300. Completely depends on what you're buying. And if you're drilling it, and if you get a slug, and if you get fingertip grips, going to range completely. If you just go and buy a urethane ball, you can buy one for like 50 bucks. If you get anything else, it's going to go up. I mean, like 50 bucks actually, that'd be pretty cheap. I don't think you can even get one for 50 bucks anymore. Used, maybe, yeah. Like, you can get spare balls for like 70 or 80, I think. But yeah, anything that's an actual ball is going to be 100 or more if you're getting it new and drilled. This might be good because he doesn't have a regular attack yet. Oh, that's huge. That's just a straight TP. Oh, but it costs 50 TP. So wait, that's just the same as that other one that Glenn has, I think. Physical attack dealing 25 damage. Becomes stronger with consecutive use. Lowers target's defense in mind. It hits all. Charges Ultra Move bar 2 times faster. That's pretty cool. We're starting to cook with these abilities now. Thank you, Bio. No, today is Let's Play day, so Chain Deck goes now, absolute lowest level afterwards. We did it! Who am I? I'm the merchant you met at the other entrance. I followed you all the way through the mines. Yes, I was on that lorry thing as well. Oh my, nobody ever notices me. My mother was right when she said that I have the charisma of a box fly. I should buy this for Rob. But now I upgraded his shirt. Is that Tormund on the horizon? Yes, a rare sight. Normally it is shrouded in clouds. It isn't called the Rainy City for nothing. Wait a second. Crit damage up, purity 2, 1 slot. Say less. Oh. Now here's where silence could be big. Oh, it does damage too? I think that's really good. So I have an offensive buff, and they have defense break. Should do good damage. Yeah. Oh, they're weak against Earth. Oh. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I took the birds for granted. I underestimated the birds. Paid the price. I feel like this section has been quite a bit longer than the other two, but also there was more characters involved. What are those? Common egg. It's gonna like split. Alright, here's the plan. Defense break. Power buff. Oh, but he's not going to get a turn in time. Oh god. We're going to be in trouble. I'll hit him with this. Boom! Crazy damage. But they didn't die, so... Oh my god, they're... Well, that one's close to dead. I think we're dead. We might be dead. If we can survive, the poison might kill him. I just kill. I don't know if we survive. My heal is not that great. Okay, we got lucky. That didn't kill him? What do you mean? Well... Whack. Oh, thank you. I'm stuck in overheat, and I can't get out of it because I don't have other characters with other abilities. I was going red good. I agree. Fantastic game. Perfect game for Indie Gauntlet. To show indie games in all their glory. Die, bird! Okay. Nappy time. Please survive. No! No! How could you? I don't want to waste a snack on this fight. I don't want to waste a snack. That would have been so cool if my ultimate killed them all. But it just barely didn't. Then it went downhill from there. Alright. Let's play defensive instead. Requiem. Poison. Let's go ahead and do this. I don't think so. They have too much health. I think they have the same health as the birds. Actually, I don't think they do have the same health as bird, maybe. I think I'm gonna let this one hatch, but I'm gonna kill the other one. I don't think I can use this. I think I gotta heal. Even if I heal, though, Rob might be dead. This should definitely kill the egg, if nothing else. Especially with the defense thing, yeah. Survive, Rob. He actually survived. This guy lost his poison when he hatched. What do you mean my battery's low? What if I silence this dude? Maybe I'll survive. I think this will kill because he's mind broke. Yeah. No! Enemies that have, like, constant AoE damage are a big problem. Because revives bring characters back with, like, no HP. And my AoE heal is not great. Die. Okay. We made it. Crazy fight. Is this game autosave, by the way? I'm pretty sure it does. Maybe not. No, it does. It does. I remember when I went to load, there were 2 saves. How's it going, Ninja? Going great, man. We had an amazing oh my god, an amazing first week of Indie Gauntlet. We've raised a lot of money for charity and for the show, and supported a lot of indie developers with a lot of giveaways. And it's only week 1. Still got 3 more weeks of Indie Gauntlet to go. But it's been an awesome first week. Okay, so what's the plan here? I don't think Kylian's gonna get 2 turns. And giving them debuffs isn't gonna help either, because they just lose the debuff. I mean, maybe. Okay, we killed the one at least. I killed the one that had the poison. Oh, he didn't give me any bonus loot because I killed him before he hatched. I should have let that one hatch. I thought maybe the egg would give me like bonus egg loot. Alright, now we do this. Yeah, no, the battles in this game are... That's why I really like... Now, I said this before, I actually really like the full heal after every fight. If it's done well, it can work really well. Like, when I first start playing the game and they say that they're gonna full heal me after every fight, I immediately think like, oh, that's not good. Like, that doesn't feel like an OG RPG, that there's gonna be no real sustain, there's gonna be no real, like, dungeon exploration where we need to, like, get into a dungeon and then get out alive, or, like, any of those kind of, like, general things that RPGs do. But if it's done well, it can be so good, because they can make every fight difficult and every fight be like kind of a puzzle and throw crazy stuff like this at you, because if you die, you can just try again, and you don't have to, like, you're not going to get to this fight with like nothing left and then it becomes impossible. Like, every fight's always possible. So they're doing it right, man. You may not be a fan of the heal after every fight, but they're at least doing it in a really smart way. So I've definitely become a fan of it. All good, Iridan. We still got 3 more weeks of it. If you type ! tier list in the chat, you can see all the games we played so far. That tier list updates as we play, so like if you miss any games, you can check it out and see what we thought of each game and check them out, see if you want to wishlist them and stuff. So I did instead of doing the tier list at the end of Indie Gauntlet this year, we're doing it retroactively throughout, so that if you miss a day, you can like get caught up with what games you missed. That was the idea behind that. So if you missed week 1, you can check out the tier list and then pop in next week. Oh god. Everyone's like fully healed now. Let's go, pet friend. Big douche. I really want to use Pandemic, but actually I'm going to because overheat. Rob might die for that, but... Oh, never mind. Nice full heal. And he still died. Well... Die. Offense boost and defense debuff. I was hoping that would do more. Yeah, it's a combination of him being squishy and also me not giving him new armor. But he is definitely squishy. Like, even just his health, like, he just has less health than everyone else. Ugh, this is brutal. They're so close to being dead too. I'm just out of everything. I'm out of everything. I can't use my abilities to get out of overheat because I'm out of TP. Lucky attack there. I didn't get it. Okay. Let's do this instead. I think it'll be enough if I do this and then this. We'll break both. Yeah, nice. Ooh, we might actually be able to break another one. Excellent. These things have too much health, and on top of that, they can heal, so it's just so hard to burst them. This might be a tough game to, like, do a challenge run of, just because The game is very planned in what it gives you for each fight. You know, there's no leveling up. You have the ability points that the game gives you, and you can only pick from the skills the game gives you. There's kind of two different styles of RPG, and every RPG lands somewhere in the middle. You have the one side is the game gives you exactly what you're supposed to have for each fight, and there's like no custom ability. But because of that, they can make the fights very like specific. They can make the difficulty like perfect, where you can just barely beat it because you can't over level or anything. And then on the other side, you have like freaking Skyrim, where it's just like everything is a sandbox. You could be super mega ultra powerful or super mega ultra weak. There's like a million different ways you can play the game, a million different ways you can limit yourself. You know, it's all up to you to make your fun. There's basically like make your own fun versus we're going to make the exact experience we want you to have. And this game is very close to that side. You know, you only have a little bit of power over what you do with each character. I mean, you do have... I'm not saying that the game is limited by any means. Like, you do have the crystals, you have the different abilities you can pick from, you still have equipment, and the whole, like, customization thing with the equipment. So it's not like you're super limited, but it's just in terms of, like, what the game gives you, and you can't, like, grind. So they can make the fights very specific to what they know you have. And yeah, there's positives and negatives. There's not as much improvisation or like ability to limit yourself or play the game in a certain way. But you know you're always going to have this like really tight experience where it's going to be hard but not too hard, or there's always going to be a way to beat each fight. They can fine-tune it to exactly the way they want you to experience it. You can have these epic moments where you just barely win a fight and you're never gonna like just be smashing everything. Good example of that is Final Fantasy 16 as well. Final Fantasy 16, even though there's leveling up, the level ups are so minuscule and the equipment is so minuscule that they basically know how hard everything's going to be as you get to it, regardless of how much you explore or grind. They wanted you to have a very specific experience, but that specific experience is a fun one. So it's like, you know, positives and negatives. Sir Victor, I just remembered this path. I've walked this way 100 times. You have been here before? Yes, a long time ago when magicians were no rarer than mercenaries. I'm an R, as you know, and I've studied at the University of Nysa. I lived in a village outside the city and walked the way down there to the university every single morning. The road turned right over there, but now... Where Nysa once stood, there is nothing but a huge crater left. It is called the Great Chasm. It happened around 500 years ago. Once upon a time, Volandis was a united land, a neutral state where nobles from all over the world came to study the magical arts. After the fall of the city, however, various lords and ladies claimed the land for themselves. Since then, peace has never really reigned here again. What exactly happened in Nysa? I heard stories of an earthquake. This is one of the theories. It is said that the city, protected by a magical shield, sank in one piece and is still standing at the bottom of this crater. This should be easy to check, shouldn't it? Once again, you have no clue, thief. Climbing down the cliffs is impossible. The dense fog blocks the view, and the uncontrollable wind smashes every airship against the walls. And if that is not enough, mighty wyverns have found their new home in this crater full of miasma. And even that's not the worst. Indeed, Asnodel has built its nest down there. Asphodel the dragon? One of the 7 true kings? He too was attracted by the miasma and has been living down there ever since. He does what dragons do most of their time. He sleeps in a bed of ether. Next time you plan to raid a place, you could at least show some respect and learn some facts. Your ignorance is downright disgusting. Oh, come on. I have had enough of... An arrow? Who goes there? Only a gang of common robbers, so open your pockets and show me your gold. The only metal you'll get from me is the steel of my sword. Sir Thoma? Look at that, little Rob. We haven't seen each other in a long time. You know him? A former knight of my father. After the war ended a year ago, he betrayed us. We did not betray anyone. It was your father who could not pay us. The only thing we could be blamed for is that we followed his lies for far too long. Let me guess, after the war reserves were empty, you were promised land as payment. But without a winner, there were no castles to give away. We were lied to and exploited. We were wrong to pay him heed. You do not deserve any payment. You were paid to win the war, not lose it. I see no lie in this. Keep your gold for all I care. We'll take the lad hostage. Try it. Just another word you won't be able to keep. Immediately whacks Rob in the face with his giant sword. Why would a lion be lion? Alright, power buff, defense buff. Big whack. What? What? Oh my god, are we playing Hold the Bomb? Did this hit the bomb? You betcha. Probably kill the thief first. Let's just do that. These guys don't stand much of a chance. Unless he's about to do something big. Trap. Does he really think that he has a chance to get that bomb to explode on us? Okay, explode on us. I was gonna say, he gets a turn right before the boss, or right before the bomb. But I thought maybe if the bomb was next to him and I hit it again, it would, like, just hit him. But that's not how it works. But it didn't do a lot of damage because it was in the middle. I should use my ultra move, but I'm really not that afraid of him. So we're just gonna chill. Just look at yourself and where your greed has driven you. Greed? Quite the opposite. We did not fight for money or for land. We fought for our homeland and for our lord. We were loyal knights. Your father was unable to pay us, so for many years we fed our families on honor and the hope of victory alone. We did so proudly. But at the end of the war, our hope died. We could not keep his promise. It was not our decision to cast away the oaths we gave your father. No, your lord father has been strangling our oaths for years by himself. Don't you understand? We needed food to keep our families alive. We cannot live on hope and honor alone. But you apparently seem to be living very well on blackmail, robbery, and murder. Do not speak of honor. You are deaf. And you are dead. Leave him, Rob. For what reason, Sir Victor? Out of mercy. Mercy? Get out of here. I spit on your pity. You will feel my vengeance. Remember that. Better we move on before more of them show up. We should arrive soon, right, Rob? What? Yeah, it's not far. Let's hope the others manage to get there as well. A toast to our reunion. I am so glad that nothing happened to you, Len. Glenn took good care of me. Yeah, unconscious in your arms, haha. Thank you for bringing him to here safely. Well, the people of Welland need me. Or helped me. Is it a good idea that we drink here? Shouldn't we be resting? Tormund is close. If it wasn't for the darkness of the night, we could reach it in no time. We have earned this break, right, Sienna? No need to ask me. I'm always available for a drink. I bet you could hold your liquor. You won't find out with just wine. Is that a challenge? Landlord, please bring me your strongest liquor. Honestly, I prefer class. I can serve with both. This liquor here has the fine taste of Arcadian predicate wine and the strength to knock down even a warrior from Baki. Excellent. I plan to travel to Baki in the future. Let me try it as well. Arlette, fetch the Frutelier. Would you please? Yes. Wait, another little girl at the bar? Is that... Okay, I know we said... Wait, is Rob, like, dead? I know... I know we said before everything's not a reference, but come on. It's like a 6-year-old behind the counter. Is that a Marlene reference? But Blondie has had enough. What do you mean? Are you drunk? Watch out! I did not take a sip. I need to stay sober for the Prince Len's sake. Oh my, Rob can't hold his liquor. He gets drunk just by smelling it. You see, we should go to sleep. Enough is enough. Don't get angry, Glenn. We have every reason to celebrate. The Kratara Mountains are behind us. Tomorrow, the reward awaits us. If they even have the information we are looking for, we can't be sure of that. Maybe we missed something in Farnsport. Worst case, we are paid in gold. This brings us one step closer to the return of the Band of the Iron Bowl. Have you forgotten our priorities? Of course not, but without gold, we can't finance our search. We can't live on my family's money forever. Calm down, both of you. If it's the alcohol doing the talking right now, then at least let it speak about more joyful things. Princess, are you well? It's too dangerous. We shouldn't go there. You are the most important person I have. Women like Sienna are just my type, but unfortunately she doesn't seem to have any interest. Remember, Glenn, it's important to recognize when your attempts are futile. Some men think that by being persistent, they are proving their love to the woman, but in reality, they are just creepy. Don't be creepy, Glenn. Thank you for the bro talk, randomly. Based, Kylian. If you want to make small talk, you are in the wrong place. But since I am drunk, I can make an exception. Did you know I own an airship, the Himmelskaiser, and I even have a crew member? We traveled to Volandis because the Hooge was supposed to be anchored here and our ship needed repairs. I had myself dropped off in Farnsport to earn a little money. Once the repairs were to be done after a couple of weeks, I was supposed to be picked up. I wish we had had better timing. Then we could have flown to Tormund on the Himmelskaiser. That would have saved us the trouble. But fortunately, we are now through Kortara in one piece. I just hope this quest is worth the effort because I have to get back to Farnsport somehow too. Usually my daily life consists only of writing and traveling. Rarely do I get the pleasure of trying out my musical arts. Did you know that when I was a little boy, I was a traveling showman and toured all over Eldrea with a troupe? Even as a child, I had a very deep voice and could delight the audience with it. When my magical talent was recognized, I was sent to the University of Nysa. My master, Bartholomew, suggests that I devote myself to musical magic. It was the perfect fit for me. When I left the castle, I wanted to be sure not to make any naive mistakes. I knew my savings wouldn't last forever and I would have to do hard, exhausting work that would push me to my limits. I was prepared for that tough world out there, or so I thought. But the real problem wasn't doing the hard work. The real problem was finding work to begin with. Rob and I almost starved to death. Fortunately, he found a job with the city guard and was able to finance us for a few months. Then a job opened up for me too. Rob was concerned that it might be too dangerous, but we did it anyway. We have had enough of dry bread and watery soup. This was the first instructive lesson for me after I left the castle. So it sounds like she may not have been like the super tough girl when she left the castle. Like she wanted to leave the castle, so she definitely had some fight in her. But when they first arrived there, Rob was the only one doing the city guard. She wasn't doing it. But then when they had to, she joined, and then that's maybe where she got a lot of her toughness. Huh? A scream? A strange one at that. Is something wrong? We heard someone screaming. Oh, that. I didn't expect you to notice. What are you talking about? What happened out there? Oh, I think I know what it was. How about you explain it to my friends, landlord? With pleasure. Please follow me outside. Huh? The reason for this scream is this flower here. What do you mean? The flower can scream? If I pick one, yes. Let me explain. As you know, there is a soul in every living being, whether animal, human, monster, or plant. It is developed differently depending on the being. I knew that. A plant does not have much of it. A monster has a corrupt version. When a living being dies, the soul leaves the body and flows into the maelstrom, a vortex in which all the ether of this world is united. In this whirlpool, the soul dissolves and mixes with other souls. When a living being is born, a new soul forms in the whirlpool of ether and enters the body. It is an eternal cycle. These plants are very special. People here call them white roses because their true name is unknown in Volandis. It's actually called the Weeping Mary. It has a special characteristic in that when it dies, you can see how the soul leaves its body and disappears into thin air. It sounds like a human scream. How terrifying. And quite annoying for many farmers. You seem to have a soft spot for this plant. Your whole garden is full of them. The scream may be disturbing, but their appearance is beautiful. Yo, PWP, thank you very much for the raid. Did you hear that? What was that scream? Princess? Where are you, princess? Let us draw the curtain for tonight. Many people find the soup disgusting, and if it is not prepared properly, they are right. One must remove the muddy taste of the toad by letting it swim alive in clear water. That's nonsense. Are you still drunk? It's the muddy taste that gives the toad soup the right aroma. Mud is nothing more than damp dirt. You don't mean to tell me that dirt carries taste. Hey, I've eaten both variations. Your toad soup lacks any taste. Oh, Sienna, have you slept well? Where is she? Who are you talking about? Len, she wasn't in our room. I thought she was out here. Are you talking about the young girl? The young girl. She left the inn with the first rays of the morning. Seemed to be in a hurry. What? But why would she not wait for us? That can't be true. She does not want to pay us off. I don't believe that. She did not seem particularly stingy. Maybe she has realized that you have not earned your reward. After all, she traveled half the way here only with the redhead. Whatever the reason may be, let's follow her. We should catch up with her quickly. Thanks for your hospitality. You are welcome anytime. Please visit us again soon. The plot thickens. All right, good place to stop. Also, we have some more skills to learn with Glenn and Sienna, but I'll read those next time. Well, not much to say other than game just keeps getting better and better. Yeah, I mean, I kind of talked on it before, but this game's ability to take inspiration from so many different places, but then also be so unique in its own way, is truly impressive. I mean, it just blows my mind. Like, out of all the games that I've played that take inspiration from old RPGs, this game has 10 times the amount of ideas and just like things going on that I've never seen in games. And I said before, but like the attention to detail and the polish is so impressive for being a game mostly made by one person. So just continues to be incredibly impressive. We are going to move on, but before we do, we got to say goodbye to YouTube. So YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Let's play Chained Echoes. Amazing playthrough so far. Cannot wait to get into more next week. We'll see you in the next episodes. Peace.